Aloha and good evening. My name is Edwin Boyette. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered, the best live 2-hour drawing competition on YouTube. Hosting tonight from Mr. Mike Miller. He is being a dutiful son and taking care of his ailing mother. He may pop in and join us later. He had a thumbnail, but we had to change it out with a more clever title, and that was The Good, the Bad, and the Miller, because tonight's theme is Westerns. Been looking forward to this one for a while. Now, artists and competitors and people drawing along at home, interpret this as you will. It can be a traditional Western, or you could even do something from a space Western, right? You could do Firefly. You could do The Mandalorian. All right. We've got some funky feedback. Thank you for that. I'll let you get that sorted out. All right, if this is your first time watching Drawn and Quartered, it is a 2-hour live drawing competition. The artist's final compositions have to be in black and white, and we strongly encourage you to draw along with us. At the end of the night, we will give away a print from whoever you select as the winning artist. That's right. It's up to you. With that said, I'm going to put 2 hours on the clock and we'll get it going. All right. Very good. Artists, you have exactly 2 hours.
Nice.
Perfect. Perfect. The Good, the Bad, and the Miller. Which are you? All right. Let's say hello to our contestants. One Doomed Rabbit, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fantastic. How
Good
are you?
to hear. Good. And you are a substantial time zone away from us. What time is it where you're at?
3 a.m.
Fantastic. Love it. And Matt and Zach, when you have the opportunity, please put your screens up so that our audience can actually see some art during an art program. They will appreciate it.
Get set up.
And Matt Cusson, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good, doing good. I'm just running a little bit behind trying to get things together for my upcoming wedding, as well as commissions and different topics. So I've been juggling. I'm not good at juggling either, but I've been trying.
Now, when you say for your wedding, do you mean a wedding or your wedding?
It's the big one. It's my wedding.
Oh.
Well, I should say it's her wedding, and I'm participating.
Yeah, that's how it tends to work. That's how it tends to work.
No, it's good. I'm actually like my dad's like, the good thing about it is you can just sit back and relax, and she can handle it. And then it's like, but no, this is times have changed, and they want me to be part of a lot of it. So
yeah.
So
you can spend the next weeks or however long pretending that you actually care about place settings or floral arrangements. Yes, I love these things. Don't do it. Just be like, you know what? You tell your spouse it's just not something that heterosexual men care about, and she should pick her favorite 3 options, and then you can tell her what you like. But yeah. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of having to pretend to care about inane stuff that you have no interest in.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. If she asked me my favorite flower, I'm like, I know about roses. Right? Roses are red.
Roses are
red.
And
violets are blue too, right?
Yeah. That's the one.
Go with the hibiscus. Can't go wrong with the hibiscus.
All right, Mr. Eric Ninotowski had been working on Shadow Century. Have you finished all your shipping for Shadow Century?
I did. All the books are mailed out.
Been working on Shadow Century.
Oh,
sorry about that.
Yeah, so I've been busy. I got all the books shipped out. I'm working on Samson book 3. I'm working on a commission over here. Working on finishing this Hawkeye commission up. and doing some pages for book 2, Shadow Century. And yeah, I'm offering an artist edition, a black and white ink version of Shadow Century book 1 on the campaign before I close it out at the end of May. So
Nice.
I got that going, and yeah, so just been busy.
Now, is that up on Indiegogo now?
It is currently up. Yep.
Okay, moderators, when you have the opportunity, if one of you would please go to Indiegogo and pick up the link for the artist copy of Shadow Century and drop that in the mail. Armoron said, yes, he did. I got mine today. Ray Thulu says that artichokes are clearly the best flower. Artichokes.
Artichokes, yeah. They taste good too.
I love my wife, but I'm not gonna pretend to care about place settings, china, curtain patterns. I'm not gonna look at TikTok. I refuse it, and I'm not gonna watch ghost videos or pretend to be excited about shopping or engage in most of it, to be honest. Just nope. Gotta draw the line. You can love your wife without being a shopping buddy.
Let us know how it goes, Cousin. Relaying all this to your soon-to-be.
What was that?
Stand firm.
Yeah.
Stanford? Yeah.
That's how it goes.
If she starts crying, tell her it was Edwin's fault.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
But babe, the guys on Drawn and Quartered, they said I shouldn't have to be participating in this stuff.
Yeah, I tried to do that. I got yelled at a lot.
Yeah, you gotta hold your frame though. She will appreciate your masculinity instead of being a limp dish rag. Right?
Yeah. It's one thing to handle her though. It's another thing to handle the mom.
Well, it's funny. I lucked out, or I should say, I'm blessed that I got the family that I'm marrying into. So
Nice.
I passed the test too, I think. With the dad.
What does he do for a living? He draws. Oh no.
Nice.
As long as I don't draw flies.
We got a Kevin Sharp. How you doing, Mr. Sharp?
Mr. Sharp.
And one of you, Kevin is muted, so if one of you does a good Kevin voice, you can just say whatever you like, and that's cool too.
Hey.
Howdy.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I apologize.
No worries. And it's Kevin, it's Westerns in the broadest sense, so you can interpret that however you want.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you could even draw the who is the cowboy character from Silverhawks? Does anybody remember who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. He's got the guitar and everything. Oh, man. Now I'm having a brain fart now that you said it. Oh, man. There's Quicksilver, Steelheart, Steel Will, Copper Kid, and then there's I'm having a brain fart on the cowboy for some reason, and I shouldn't be because that's the same voice that was the voice of Lionel, Larry Kinney.
Kevin, come on.
All right.
I forgot.
Nice. We've got a full house. Also joining us, we have got the lovely Siege.
Oh, hello. Have we started already?
We have
Siege.
started already. We are 8 minutes in. I
Hey,
started
Kev.
the timer at 2 minutes after.
Okay.
What's a cracking?
I have no idea what I'm going to draw.
And we have Mr. Flash, who has been spoiling for Westerns for probably since the onset of Drawn and Quartered. Like Dark Admiral March here says, do you have to walk across hot coals or lift something heavy over your head? All right. So marital responsibilities. You clean up the yucky stuff. You clean the bathrooms. I wash the dishes for the most part. I cook the meat because I have testicles. And then if something scary comes along, I hop out with the machete and there we go. And then done deal. You have fulfilled your husbandly obligation.
That's.
All right.
I could deal with machetes.
All right, Mike wants us to know you can do whatever you want as long as it's not Tombstone.
He knows
Oh.
he's just asking me to draw Tombstone.
I know Tombstone.
He can keep it.
Okay, wait. Let me see if I can find something I want to draw from Tombstone.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
I always think of the Billy Bob Thornton getting slapped.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems great.
Oh, this is the one with Val Kilmer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is a Gary Shipman Art Studio. Gary, right now I think I have a full house. But if someone experiences in a medical emergency or passes out at the keyboard, I will let you know immediately.
We can only have 8 people? I thought we
I
could
thought we can
have
have
10.
10.
Oh, can we have 10? Oh, we
Yeah.
okay. All right. Hey,
Yeah, that's
jump in if you like, Gary.
Oh, Kidma's not here?
No, we have a one doomed rabbit. The other
Oh.
Kidma.
Well, Kim's the pro. She can jump in whenever she wants, if she wants.
I think she's at work.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better, Kinma. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do what I said.
No.
Yeah, I am.
No.
I'm gonna do it though.
No.
Please.
No one wants that.
I do.
Not even Brian wants that.
Oh, okay.
Brian
Cameron,
wouldn't
she's
approve.
walking home right now. Oh, Zach, I wanted to tell you that Brandon told me that Matt at work today was like, "Welcome to McDonald's. Take your swing.
Oh no! Take your swing.
Take your swing."
Great.
What's going on here with that?
I like it when pop or when stuff like that like bleeds into real life.
Yeah, I know.
It's an inside joke. You'd have to come play games with us if you wanted to know.
Yeah.
What, you have to play what games?
Games. We were
Come
playing
play
Among
games
Us.
with us. We play games on Mondays.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Secret game night.
Secret game
Oh.
night.
Kevin Sharp, Dark Admiral March here wants me to let you know that he has requested Brave Star with two R's. With 2 R's.
Oh, that's a good one too. It's a cartoon. But that's a good one. I've already kind of figured out my characters that I want to draw, but I might, depending on how it goes, I might consider swapping over to Brave Star.
Jason Gann says, finally Westerns. And now Forscos Fabio wants to take everyone to task. He says, no one's drawing the 3 amigos. Never forget they saved the small town of Santo Poco from El Guapo. El Guapo.
Classic.
Not a big Martin fan.
Man, there's so many good ones out there. I was kind of gravitating towards doing something from Blazing Saddles and Tombstone. Young Guns.
No, I actually looked that up but there's like they're deleting everything off of Blazing Saddles off the internet. It's slowly
Really?
just getting everything. Yeah.
Just being sanitized, huh?
Yep.
Hey, there's a Kinma.
Oh, is
Hey,
she
Kinma.
here?
Kinma is here.
Excellent.
The nice sound effects. All right, we've got some reference here.
Noise.
All right. Rhaegar Targaryen says whoever draws Speedy Gonzalez gets canceled and wins.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
Get canceled. You know, I think getting canceled from modern social media is winning, though.
Yeah, it
is
really
winning.
is.
Yes.
I'm slowly destroying every social media thing I have one by one, and it's been freeing up my days and making me feel better every
Yes.
time.
Social media degrades your soul.
The only one I can't get rid of is Twitter because it's the only way I get in contact with you guys.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am about it too.
Yeah.
Well, I made an off-brand account, and I think the only time I've looked at it in looked at it in the last 2 weeks is just for the drawn and quartered stuff, and that's it. Otherwise, I don't think about Twitter. I definitely don't miss Facebook. Not in the least.
Yeah. I want to be done with Facebook. I want them to ban me. I'm going to say it's probably the most offensive stuff I possibly can, i.e. I voted for Trump, and then see how long it takes them to get me kicked off.
Which is social media, regardless of the forum, at least of the style of Facebook and Twitter, perhaps there's something that'll break it, but it always degenerates into the lowest mode. And so Twitter is essentially largely dominated by the poorly emotionally regulated, right? People who are addicted and have a deformed need for approval, attention, or for arguing with their counterparts endlessly.
Mm-hmm.
And people have convinced themselves they need this, and this is a healthy product. This is a healthy behavior to engage in, and despite all the evidence to the contrary. And so people become the agents of their own abuse and the agents of their own degradation because of their addiction to social media validation.
They wouldn't understand anything you just said, though. I'm sorry. They're their way because they don't understand that this was literally social media was produced to be as addictive and as time sucking as possible. You know what I mean? That billions of dollars have gone into research on figuring out how to keep people using these systems constantly. And their biggest win was when they figured out, if you post controversial things and you get arguments and anger started, it keeps them there a lot longer. So they promote anything that's like negative. So
Then why'd they get rid of Trump? He was their golden goose.
because he was going to win if they didn't.
All right. Joe Moroni says, yeah. Social media sucks. We know. Stop clucking like hens and talking about cowboy stuff. That is a very Twitterish expression. That's ironic.
Yeah.
But
We are on YouTube, the second most toxic place.
Is it? I'll just boot people in a half a second, to be honest. And I only do stuff on YouTube that I enjoy. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And so, like, if I'm doing a show and somebody's bringing some nonsense by, it's just a boot, because YouTube's not my job. It's my fun, and it's pretty easy to choose fun over some random person who wants to interject a bunch of nonsense. And for 99% of YouTube content creators, it's not an income, it's not a career, it's just kind of like a bonus thing. Hey, there is a mic man.
Michael.
Hi.
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
everybody. I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
How's the project going?
I'm sorry, what project?
The
The
project,
secret one.
the secret project.
I don't have any secret projects right now.
The one that's
Bitboy?
not
How's the one
secret
that-
anymore.
Yeah, that
How's
one.
BitBoy going?
BitBoy, that's been announced.
Oh my god.
I
knew what we were talking
finished it. Yes, yesterday.
You finished it.
22 pages and 2 covers. Bam.
Nice.
That took like 2 seconds.
Well, This is what happens when you're not streaming all the time,
Get back to
Yeah,
work.
that's funny how that works, yeah.
right?
And
Hilarious.
if we're lucky, perhaps a handful of your comic books and a couple of dozen of your drawings will be well remembered from 50 years from now. I will bet every investment I have, every dollar in my wallet, every illiquid asset, right, that 40 years from now, no one is going to be talking about the YouTube content that people were all hot and bothered about last week.
Wait,
True.
what happened last week?
Yeah, remember last week on the YouTubes with the...
You don't remember what happened last week?
No. What happened last week? Wait, I don't want to know.
I don't even know what happened last week.
Yeah.
Siege, what are you doing?
Nothing. Why?
Why is that? Why does that look like Kylo Ren?
The hell?
Yeah, I told her not to, Mike. I told her no.
It is Kylo Ren.
He's more of like a goat
Wait,
boy than
I
a
didn't
cowboy.
start my picture yet. Okay? This is something else.
Damn
I
it,
put it-
Kevin!
What?
Okay, never mind. We're on to Kevin now.
It's kind of like the pace, like the. You remember
Was
the
this because
salsa,
We're done with Kevin. All right.
the salsa commercials?
See what else the rest of you are drawing.
Pick up the pace. New York City. Armoron says Star Wars is a space western when it wants to be.
No, it's space fantasy.
See?
Mandalorian.
That's what I thought, but Zach
No.
told me it wasn't.
It's not. It's space fantasy. It's wizards in space.
Well, that's
Okay, well,
part
we're
of it.
going to pretend that it's a Western.
No,
I'm going to make it a Western. No,
Nope.
calm down. You'll
No.
understand.
never,
There
ever.
is the
Yeah, we
Blasphemy.
are, though.
Blasphemy.
Oh, I'm back in the show.
there is the lovely Dee Dee Willingham. We have to get her in here. One night.
Hey!
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey.
Doo-doo.
Mando
Oh,
is a Western. Oh yeah, you could draw what's her face.
Carol-Dune.
Got a boon.
you've already
Yeah,
drawn
Mandalorian's
her.
got more of a
Oh, I
Western,
don't know.
spaghetti Western vibe, I
Dedicated a whole
guess.
episode just to her. I was drunk, tipsy. I was
Yeah,
definitely under the
drunk and
influence.
quartered. That was fun.
That was fun.
Mike, I feel like I like my
That's best, Zach.
I like my thumbnail better than the one you had. Gonna be honest with you.
I put at least 30 seconds into my thumbnail. Well, maybe not that one.
What thumbnail?
See, Eden.
Over the video?
Eden, see, didn't get to appreciate it.
What would I appreciate about it?
Edwin, can you
The
tell
good,
her
the bad, and the Miller?
do you remember
It
what-
was it was whatever you put in the chat
Okay, I
group.
didn't appreciate it because it said Western, space Western, whatever. It didn't say whatever Siege wants to draw.
No, that's what the thumbnail said.
Yes. Yeah,
Did it?
the thumbnail actually
Does it
did say
really?
that. Yeah.
All I see is whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not the thumbnail.
It literally just says
that's-
whatever.
That's not a thumbnail, Siege. You know what a thumbnail is?
That's not what I'm seeing as the thumbnail, though. Wait,
But I
Oh,
that's
changed
not what
it.
I'm seeing. It just
Darker.
says the good, the bad, and the Miller.
Yes, I changed it. I changed
Edwin changed it?
Edwin.
I did.
Okay, well, then I hate it. I hate it. Okay, well, I liked it for a minute.
Yes.
Why would you do that, Edwin?
Right?
I thought we had something good going.
Because the good, the bad, and the Miller kind of gave me a little laugh. Almost. I gotta be
well,
honest
it's all
with you.
about what Edwin wants.
Yeah. Almost.
He doesn't
almost,
love you, Siege.
almost any
No,
gentle
he
humor.
doesn't. I thought.
Almost any gentle humor at Mike's expense gives me joy. I got to be honest. Not cruel humor, gentle humor. The good, the bad, and the Miller.
Mm-hmm. mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ugh.
I think it's enough head start. I'll start mine now.
Still gonna draw whatever I want.
Kevin,
All
you're the worst.
All right.
Is Kevin doing Tombstone?
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin's the best.
All right. So,
Among other things, though, it's not just Tombstone.
all right. This is Kenma, who is obviously drawing Barry Allen the Flash as a cowboy, obviously. We're looking at Flash, who appears to be drawing Ellis. All right, and let's check in with Kevin Sharp. Oh, you did do Tombstone.
What a horrible person.
See if anybody does Deadwood.
You
How
can't
dare you.
dibs, Mike. You
How
can't
dare you.
dibs. Dibs don't count.
Swearingen. Someone should do swearingen with a Bowie knife.
Swearing.
I've got a knife. See what the Nenalizer is doing. All right, Nenal is still working out his layouts.
That's a dangerous way to put that, Edwin. You might want to be careful with the Nenalizer.
Eric, what are you doing?
What is this?
Whatever.
So
So
he went with the whatever.
I've been kind of
That's not what it was supposed to be.
well. I've been working on a concept of my own called the Space Cowboy. So I'm concepting my character.
Nice.
Okay, you do whatever you want.
Space Cowboy.
Oh yeah, you know you could do the cowboy from Silverhawks.
Oh yeah, guitar cowboy.
Outlaw.
Mike, Jason Gant wants you to know I'm your Huckleberry.
That's great, Jason. Thank you. I always wanted the Huckleberry.
The question is, Mike, are you his Daisy?
I will not be your Daisy. I do apologize in advance for any hurt feelings.
Wow, if you're a member, I think you should just cancel your membership right now. If he's not going to be your Daisy.
Thank you, Siege, for trying to cost me money.
You're welcome.
Have you been hanging out with Ethan?
How dare you, sir? I'm leaving.
She's been hanging out with Brian. Brian's been a bad influence.
Oh no.
That's true. Brian is.
Yeah,
bad.
he's been making me underage drink
Yeah, and he's also been
because I'm 14.
He's been, what is it? The SJW concepts that he's been doing?
Yeah,
They're great.
because I'm supposed to be a 14-year-old feminist, honestly.
All right, Mark Anthony says, I've been told to limit speaking to one bear per day. What? I'm not sure what that means.
I'm
Mike
not sure
Jenkins.
what that means either.
I think he's been drinking.
Mike says, Mike Jenkins, you trying to collect the bounty? Bounty hunter. Man's got to do something for a living. Clint Eastwood.
Oh, I could have done Django.
Dying ain't much of a living.
Boy.
Yes.
Django.
No, that's from Unforgiven. What are you talking about?
Hmm?
That's from Unforgiven.
Django's from
I'm
Star
not
Wars.
talking.
What do you mean?
I'm not talking about anything other than Django Unchained. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can't
Oh,
Just
I
said a
thought you were
quote.
talking about Star
You said a
Wars.
movie quote, and that was from
I thought of Django out of nowhere.
Okay,
Jeff-
literally
Jeff Paul-
just read a movie quote, and you go Django.
I went Django because you did
Nazi!
you did the oh gosh. You did the sound and then it clicked in my brain because I was not too long ago watching Django Unchained.
Have
So
you
it was
been
like-
drinking?
No, actually I haven't.
Wow.
Or where you can afford at least one more reasonably priced beverage because Jeff Potts says, I just banked Neoteric.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Oh yeah, Jeff. ... Jeff.
Right on, Jeb.
All right, let's see. Kimman, did you mean to drop out of the stream?
No, her.
She said
her
she
computer
crashed.
Oh, okay.
Get on it.
Yeah, it would have been good to have Ellis.
Oh,
Diddy
where is-
Willingham says, thumbs up on the show, guys. Keep Mike drawing. There you go.
I've been drawing so much, my eyes are going out.
Well, it's good. You pretty much drew a comic book over the last month then. And so that's,
Yeah, in the last 3 weeks, I drew a whole book. Yeah.
yeah.
My eyes are like, I go outside and I'm like, I can't see anything.
Imagine that, getting stuff done. Drawing comic books.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look who's here. It's an Elrod.
Oh,
Why is
Elrod.
Elrod here?
wasn't here. He was here earlier. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It looked like he dropped, he had a
I
disconnection.
don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I know that whiteboard anywhere.
Ain't nobody paying no attention to nobody.
But Mike, I would posit too that nobody can cost you money. Nobody can cost you money because if you're going to draw a comic book a month, right? If you're gonna keep a professional output, you can only make money from your art, right?
I would argue the point, but I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. Well, the point is declining the nonsense, declining and dependency on the nonsense. If your art flow and your workflow has been completely decoupled from nonsense, then no one can cost you money but yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it.
Good. Yes.
But you're wrong.
Yeah, let's not get into it.
Almost.
Well, there is probably a nuanced position in there, but I think you catch
Very
your drift
expensive
of what I'm
nuance position.
saying.
6-figure nuance. It's almost as if you've forgotten the past 3 years.
Well, it's more about finding the audience that is an actual audience for comic books and not for meta content. Ooh, Kimma, that's looking good. That's a nice expression.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Let's see. James says, is this like some weird attempt by Edwin to defend Siege for costing Mike Pepsi money? No.
Yeah.
Siege
I
is
didn't do it on purpose.
Siege is a grown woman too. She's not my lady. And she can,
Siege.
What? Oh, why am I echoing?
I don't know, but that was perfect.
I don't like that at all. Don't do that again.
I didn't do it. Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
Why are you saying siege? What? Are you showing me something?
No. James has said, is this like some weird attempt by Edwin to defend Siege for costing Mike Pepsi money? No.
No, I thought Mike called me. Okay, never mind. He doesn't even care. Whatever.
Yeah. BitBoy versus Lone Star. Who would win? There's a comic book fan.
What's up, Jamie Cricket? Depends on who's writing it. Oh, darn it.
Ooh.
Both of them. It depends on what the situation is.
There you go.
Like.
Context matters.
That's right.
Mike Jenkins gives us a quote from Billy the Kid. He says, don't reach for that gun unless you want me to make you famous.
I'll make you famous.
There you go. See, now, if you brought back dueling, if you said, you know what, the insults are fine and all that, but let's settle this with pistols, there'd be a lot less of this slap fighting.
This is true. I was going to disagree with what you were saying earlier about social media. Social media is what you make of it.
I think it's a flawed tool. I think social media is a hammer, and the handle of the hammer is just literally covered with rusty nails. So to use the tool, you have to tear yourself up and give yourself tetanus. So, but the best part is
Waking up
It's
with
okay.
Folgers in your cup.
you can hit yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Edwin. I wasn't trying to make light of it.
Yeah, the best part is because I'm no longer invested, it's like, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah, but I'm just particularly like Facebook. You can just if there's somebody that's causing that kind of consternation in your feed, you just block them.
Yeah. Or you can opt out and just call people. But I get it. If I was an artist, or if I was trying to market some sort of
Well, no. See,
product.
that's the difference for me. I never. Well, a few years ago, I was like, hey, if I don't know you, like in real life, like we're not friends or family
Right.
or something, then you're not. I'm not going to accept your Facebook request.
Mm.
I got
So
over 1,000 people requested me, and I'm like, no, this is for me and people I like.
well, part of my opting out was just the extreme surveillance that was going on Facebook, and that just got a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
I didn't like that it tracked you when you left the site and followed you everywhere you went, tracked everywhere you went.
You mean over to Twitter?
No, I mean just anywhere.
I'm just kidding.
You know
He's
what I mean?
He's a joke, Zach.
No, I know. But it was just when that came out, basically, and they had the proof. What was his name? What was his name?
Zuckerberg.
No, not Zuckerberg. The guy that actually was
Veritas, James O'Keefe.
No. This happened before that. This happened before this. It was they were literally addressing Zuckerberg and Twitter, and had the evidence to show, because they had been leaked by an employee, the evidence to show that their algorithms like follow you out of the site, and they'll follow you wherever you go and what you search and everything. Like they'll follow you out to Google, because they're all interconnected and they're all transferring data to each other. And so like it literally follows you everywhere you go on the line, and they track you, and they
Yes.
have a manuscript record of everywhere you've gone and everything you've done.
And people you come into contact with.
Yeah.
So my boss bought a particular product. I never searched for the product. We didn't exchange pictures of the product. We may have talked about it once, but because I had the Facebook app, he had the Facebook app, his family had the Facebook app, it put it together, and Facebook started serving me up ads for this particular product. Just because of proximity, and it was because it was a high dollar product. And I was like, nope, I'm done. That's whatever.
Pretty much the same as me. I was just, it was surreal.
Just that granular level of association and tracking was just like, nah, I'm good.
It's funny
And you
that people.
threw your computer right in the trash.
David Pace says, I feel like this is a topic for that other show. All right, well, let's go back to Tease and Mike. That's always good.
Yep.
Is there another show?
Oh, I think he's talking about my Culture War show.
Oh. Topics run the gamut on this show.
Yeah.
So did you get in on Bitcoin Cash?
What?
Did you get on the Bitcoin Cash? Did you get in on it before it spiked?
I got in on it last time because my friend's brother is like best friends with Roger Ver. And so he's like, get on Bitcoin Cash, it's the future. So I bought some of that and then it tanked. I'm like,
it just skyrocketed.
yeah, all of the ones on Robinhood are gonna spike until those idiots realize that those are all zombie coins that don't actually do anything.
Well, I got a big old payout from it because I just had some back in the day. I was just super happy that it just did something.
Yeah.
Like, I was just happy that it moved. And I
Yeah.
was like, and it didn't just move. It's still moving. It's ridiculously moving fast.
It's insane because it's because of Robinhood. Robinhood has like what 4 or 5 tokens or 4 or 5 coins, and like three of them they're zombie tokens. They're literally useless, but they're on Robinhood, so people are like, Bitcoin Cash. This must be like discount Bitcoin, and so they start throwing billions and billions of dollars into it.
Yeah, for day traders right now, it's a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Because literally within like a few seconds, I'm making like $30, $40, and I'm like, whoa. So, for anybody who's doing trading, that's where it is right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's another weird thing about Robinhood is that you don't actually own anything on there. That's all. It's all like derivatives.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mike, have you pitched a Diamond Hands character yet?
No. No, not yet. I'm trying to figure out. I was actually working on that today. The sort of the whole origin dynamic of the characters and whatnot.
With 22 pages in a month of good-looking pages too, because that page with that, and you probably don't have any of them handy, but that page with the chimp was right on.
Oh
And that
man,
was
you should see the cover.
Oh.
The last cover rated, I'll show it to you. They're gonna offer this up as an NFT in black and white pretty soon here.
Let me embiggen you.
Hold on, let me find it.
Are you getting paid in Bitcoin for this?
No,
Aw.
I'm getting paid in Ethereum.
Now.
Well, that's okay. Ethereum's doing really, really well too. So
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
You posted the rough sketch
Yeah,
on Instagram, didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah, that looks awesome, dude.
Cool.
Oh,
Look at that tycoon
man, that's
song.
cool.
mhm.
So yeah, it's gonna be a really fun book. I just want to make it like grounded and I don't want to use the word realistic, but just a serious, just awesome comic book that makes sense, even though you're dealing with like kind of kitschy, FOMO and FUD and whatever these names and stuff that are based on blockchain
Yeah, and not Elmer,
stuff.
not that
And I'm
kind
trying
of
to
fun.
tie it in with the creation of the blockchain as not really what we use it for, but sort of it's sort of an on-ramp into the World Wide Web.
Hmm.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should talk
That's a
about
little cyberpunk action. That's kind of like the old school.
It's a lot of cyberpunk type of stuff, but it's high tech. Like Iron Man or whatever. It's high tech, but the technology base has to have a specific purpose because of what blockchain was built around, what it was built for, right? Like the financial collapse last time around and all that kind of stuff. And so it all kind of has to tie around motivationally.
So this is
but
my
still
big
make
question.
a really cool comic book. What?
This is my big question. When this releases, are we doing a D&Q Bit Boy?
Oh yeah, dude.
You should try and get him on just for a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
James Hayes, that's not nice. Funny, but not nice.
What did James say?
James was answering the question from Rhaegar Targaryen. Rhaegar asked, "Who's the guy who looks like a human toe thumb with a top hat on?" Force Ghost Fabio says, "Why not Bitman?" I can answer this one because the name of the person funding this endeavor to sort of complement his brand, and because he's a comic book fan, is a fellow named BitBoy.
Well, he's a fellow named Ben Armstrong. His channel is called BitBoy.
Nipple. Yeah, yeah. Jeff Potts says it's like Tron, but with invisible fiat currency. Yes.
Ooh, actually, that's a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
And the way we make our transactions is by throwing neon frisbees at each other. That's how transactions are effective.
Well, here's the thing: is like, how do you take sort of that basis of Tron, but break it out of just the cyber world and into the real world vis-a-vis a superhero, more along the lines of an Iron Man or a actually what I would compare him to would be Guardian from Alpha Flight.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm getting stuck in the story is how do I take this internet war type scenario and draw it out into sort of a Guardian real physical world scenario that in a way that makes absolute sense. And so that's kind of what I'm hung up on the story right now. And I'm not drawing anything, so you don't have to put it on my big fat face.
Oh, you were talking though.
Yeah. I put it up when you were showing the comics, and I just had never swapped it back over.
I mean, I am drawing something, but give it a shot. A shot, get it?
All right. Let's see how Kinma's doing. All right. Kinma's coming along nice. Very nice. Flash is having some connection issues. Let's see how he's doing. All right. I think this is his 17th drawing tonight. All right. And let's take a look at Siege.
Siege.
You don't have to look yet. It's a mess.
Siege is drawing a girl.
Cowgirl.
Oh my gosh, go away.
Kevin Sharp going with a little Kurt Russell there.
Let's see, Kurt Russell, Marty McFly,
Oh yes, yes.
and then Gene Hackman from Quick and the Dead.
Gene Hackman from Unforgiven.
That too.
The McFlies. All right. Let's check on Matt Cosson.
I just came up with an idea, so now I'm starting.
All right. Very good. Eric Ninotowski is putting in some ink.
Space Cowboy coming to Indiegogo in 2044 or something. I don't know.
Coming next
Playing
year.
it safe.
So the premise is everybody's fleeing Earth, not because the resources have run out or overpopulation, but because the libtards have taken over the planet and conservatives have nowhere else to go but space. So they have to start colonizing other planets.
Well, you realize if the libtards did take control, that everyone on Earth would starve to death.
That's why we left.
That's where they're fleeing.
Yeah, all the farmers fled.
Yeah.
They now harvest the space cows.
Space cow.
But I think they just skipped all that, went straight to the vaccine, depopulation.
Yep.
And
Right. Zach Bradley.
I'm drawing some woman.
It's a tidbit nipply in that drawing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It happens.
This
Women
is
have
before
nipples.
there were bras.
They
there's
do?
definitely a bra. Yes. And for some reason, men do too.
Met what?
What?
They have nipples, he
Men have
says.
nipples.
Oh, I thought you said they wore bras.
So I've heard that the reason why is because in the embryo stage, we're all kind of the same. So we all have nipples. Like we're all.
Do you really want to bring that up right now?
Yeah, why not? They brought up the nipples. I didn't even say anything.
He just wants to keep saying nipples. That's all.
Nipples.
It's a design element. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
when I was in high school, some girl would watch me draw and she was asking me, why do guys have nipples? And I was just like, stop bothering me. And then she like yelled out loud in front of the class, and the teacher's like, excuse me, what is going on over there? I'm trying to be low key drawing in class.
She
You're drawing
yelled at you
nipples?
because you didn't answer her question.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. And she's like, why do men have nipples? And people are like, what the heck are you talking about? And I was like, gosh dang, I'm trying to be a low key artist drawing in the corner.
You're killing my artist vibes.
But you know what? I did wonder. I go, I guess that's kind of a good question, but I don't.
Well,
It just is what it is.
if you think about simple human anatomy, male and female human anatomy are just kind of slightly different manifestations of the same patterns, right? Without getting too graphic or vulgar.
That and the fish have to have something to hold on to.
Ah, no! Gotta create nipples just so crabs can snap at them.
Exactly.
And you say God didn't have a sense of humor.
Booster Kiwi says, I can show you why. No,
Yeah,
you
show
can't.
us, Booster.
No,
Booster?
you cannot. Not tonight, you can't.
I'm gonna go
Not
get it.
before dinner. Not before dinner. No, sir, you cannot. Roscoe Davis says, $100 says, I'm the only one here who owns, besides regular wears, a real cowboy hat. Do you have a real cowboy hat or do you have a Stetson? What do you have, sir?
Do you have Fort Callan, or what do you got? What do you do?
Who said that?
Roscoe Davis.
Roscoe
Of
Davis.
course
I
he
still
did.
haven't gotten my gallon
His
hat
name
yet.
alone, I knew he had to be a cowboy.
Oh, Zach, why would you do that?
Well, I live in Texas and I haven't done it yet. It's just been on my mind. There was the corona, couldn't go outside. You know.
You have to do it?
Yeah, it's a Texas thing. You have to own one, even if you don't wear it. You gotta own one. Huh?
How long have you lived there in Texas?
2 years now.
And you still don't have a cowboy hat?
I know. It's a sin. It's a
A little late
sin.
on that, don't you think?
Yep, a little bit.
Okay, I know why we have nipples, and I can illustrate it.
Oh
Did you
no.
look it up?
You're illustrating nipples on my show.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you warn us? Wait.
So if you take the human body, right, and you take some organs and you put dots there and then you line them up, it creates a cross.
I don't really think that's a reason.
That's
I like your
why. Because it's supposed to be holy.
This is probably the most palatable reason that will be offered all night.
Yes.
Okay, I just don't see that as a reason. Just to be
Without spending 15 minutes on science junk or 5 minutes on something gross and vulgar.
Because everything the Lord created is for His glory and it's for Him. So there you go.
Yes, we're made in His image. That is the acceptable answer.
There you go.
Because God said so. Okay.
Okay, but when we get to heaven and I ask him why, and that's not the answer, I'm coming right to Eric.
I'm coming for
Yes.
you.
Yes. You can go collect your
Expectantly.
you can go collect your refund from Eric.
Eric lied to me.
Eric, why are you lying to Siege?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
I'm just trying to give you some ideas here, okay?
I don't
Okay.
appreciate it.
Joe Moroni says, after all the boobages that have been on this show, it's a little late to complain about nipples.
Right?
We're not even allowed
I'm
to
just
draw
saying,
them, though.
Yeah, the boobages don't have the nippleages.
Yeah, exactly. If I could
It's
have
not like I'm
drawn
actually, like-
shirtless people on here, I would have already.
Yeah, see. the thing is,
Booster!
oh my gosh.
Get out of the chat!
Wait, what's going on?
He said Siege thinks he's going to heaven.
Oh. Dang. Booster. Man.
Booster's mean.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Heck,
Thulu.
Booster.
Booster mean.
He just says that because he wants me to go where he's going.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
Wait,
Siege
to
is
the
mean
gas
too.
station?
So the question, I suppose, would be combining this degeneracy with a theological question would be, does Abraham's bosom?
Oh no.
Wait,
Where are you going with that?
We're not.
There
Mike's
we
heading
go.
that off at the pass. Stopping it right here.
And there was much gnashing.
Freeze. Oh,
Mike is-
flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Mike
There
is
was
nippling
much
it in the bud.
There was
Oh,
much gnashing of teeth.
oh, Jay Hamilton says Power Girl D&Q next. That
I'll
would
be
be cool.
right back, Mike.
Yeah.
Why, is there something happening with Power Girl?
I just wanted to draw her boobs. I don't know.
Oh.
I guess good enough reason.
See, I mean, not.
What?
I don't know.
What, Michael? Tell
No.
me. What are you feeling?
No,
What are you feeling?
Michael, tell me
Forget
your
it.
feelings.
forget about it.
What's
Tell me
the
your thoughts
matter?
and your dreams.
No, come here. Come here, Michael.
Come here.
Come over here. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You can talk to me. You can
Talk to me about it.
There's nothing.
I'm here for you.
Amy Lestrade said, "Thank you, Mike. You're welcome, Amy. I have to rein in these degenerates occasionally."
He won't talk to me. I see.
That's correct.
He'll message me later. Okay, I'll wait for the message.
I'm drawing straight to the paper with a ballpoint pen.
Uh-oh. Is it a G2 or whatever?
You said that was
It
cheating.
It is a G2. Well,
Well, someone's got to make up for the mat.
yeah. And I clearly drew this guy's arm way too short. And the pistol is in a slightly wrong direction. So nobody noticed that.
I won't
I'm going to let
notice.
BitBoy know. I'm going to let him know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Bible says breasts are a blessing. I'm just
Yes, they are.
I agree.
Calls them fawns. Two
Wait, what?
fawns.
What?
I wasn't even talking about
Songs of Solomon.
Solomon.
I want no part of this.
It's in the Bible. It's
No, I'm
it's
pure.
okay.
I can't.
It's in the
I'm not.
Bible. It's
I'm-
okay.
The
It is
So
legitimately.
It's in the Bible.
Oh, Lordy.
And I for one am not going to argue that point with the Bible.
Nope.
Be satisfied with him always.
Mm-hmm.
Satisfied.
Rhaegar has a thought that probably doesn't need to be highlighted or spoken out loud, but here's a thought: fish.
So you're
do
gonna
not
do
have
it?
nipples
Yeah.
or breasts.
Wait, what?
There's so much fish don't have that.
That's why they grab onto you in the water.
They're so jealous.
They're like, what is that?
It's a hell of a thing killing a man. You take away all he's got and all he's ever gonna have.
Is this a quote or did you do this?
Yes, it is a quote
Okay.
from a movie, and now one of you has to figure out what movie it is.
Wait, I
I
didn't
don't
hear you.
forget.
I'm forgiven.
Cowboys
Wait.
versus aliens.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, you
Kevin?
did.
Unforgiven?
Yep.
What about what
Kevin's
about he
got
says I guess he had it coming
Kevin's
anyway, and he goes,
little man here.
what about he says, I guess he had it coming. He's like, we all got it coming,
We all
kid.
got it coming, kid.
Exactly.
That's right. Now, okay. Here's another movie quote. Somebody has to figure it out what it is. Well, seeing as how you are my guest and I'm your host, what do you like to do? Oh, I don't know. play chess.
Easy.
Screw. Let's play chess.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Just 7 seconds.
Easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, say one that I would know.
See, you don't know anything.
No, I don't. But try.
Okay, you'd be like, say something from Cowboy Bebop. That's got cowboys in it.
I was gonna say that.
Nobody did Jonah Hex.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do Jonah Hex. Everyone was fighting me about it.
Wait,
it had
what?
boobs.
Nobody
fought
said
you about Jonah Hex.
That movie
Okay, I was
so
reading the
awful.
messages wrong.
Oh yeah, Megan Fox is hot. That's go ahead.
Yeah.
I thought you said no.
No one said no to that.
Nobody
Okay,
said.
then I don't
No.
know what was going on.
We said no to
I-
Kylo.
No,
Yeah.
you said no to Kylo.
No,
I
everybody
think I
said no to
laughed at
Kylo.
it.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that. I guess I just saw what I wanted to see.
How unlike you, Siege.
I know, right? I'm usually so selfless.
Yeah.
Now everybody's gonna be angry.
She is.
in
She
the
was
chat.
promoting my Instagram and stuff, like every show.
All the time, yeah.
Exactly. She is selfless.
Thank you, Kev.
No problem.
He's always
Yeah.
got my back.
Okay, Kevin, you're no longer a real man.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Oh dang! There it is.
What's happening? Oh, I got mine too.
What is it?
Edwin got his Shadow Sentry.
Oh. How
Did
did
he
you
get
get
the
the
cards?
white one?
He got the Miller
Black
cover.
and white.
What were you thinking?
You got
Ew.
the Miller cut.
The Miller.
Oh,
Yes. Show the cards.
Nice. There it is, baby.
Nice.
Hawaii.
It looks better in color, but you know.
Oh man, I just smudged my drawing.
Oh no.
I blame you, Edwin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I blame society.
Okay, we can do that too.
Blame your Asianness.
Wow, racist.
Look at my face.
I'm an Oriental. I think I've been looking at too much of Jacques, I think is how he says his name. Jacques' work.
Jock?
Yeah,
What are you
Jacques.
talking about?
Jacques. You know who Jacques is?
No.
Jacques who?
Jacques Cousteau?
Jacques Cousteau.
Jakku? You mean like Jakku?
And Instagram. Hold on. Instagram.
Oh, I don't know anybody's names on
Oh,
Instagram,
that's
but
one
I
of those
follow a lot of people.
horrible social media outlets.
Yeah, no, it's on my list to get rid of, since I don't even use it anymore.
Ouch.
Wait, you just said you've been looking at too much Jock on Instagram.
But he
It
doesn't
was-
use it anymore.
Any more than he has to?
Uh-huh.
Any more than he used to?
He does comics for Batman, Snow Angels, stuff.
Snow Angels.
Who?
This guy.
No, Jack.
Hold on. Let me get out of here. This guy.
Jacques.
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 No idea.
Don't
The
know
art
who
of Jock.
I don't.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. But look at all this art for him.
Ooh.
He's just super loose and whatnot. I don't know.
He should hire a colorist named Strap.
Jock strap. Oh dang.
Edwin with the jokes.
With the jokes. That Shadow Sentry was nicely packaged.
Awesome.
Appreciate that.
You got it.
Can you stop talking about Eric's package?
See,
was-
it's contagion. A little leaven can leaven the whole lump. It's biblical. It is indeed true. All right, let's go through these. Dee Dee Willingham says that I am the only man that can go from a hippie to a little old man to a 12-year-old boy, depending on his facial hair.
It's true.
It is true. But Dee Dee, there's probably a little bit more of me now. I've been hitting the exercise pretty hard. Getting quads like carved marble.
It's leg day.
That was yesterday.
Oh, did you go to the gym yesterday?
I go to the gym every day.
Yeah, how was the gym, Zach?
Awkward. Oh yeah, it was awkward. It's freaking awkward. Yeah.
Was it awkward for you or other people?
It was both ways.
Nuh-uh, you weren't that bad.
It was pretty bad. Well, me and him like looked at each other and we're like, yeah, we'll just continue working instead of like saying interactions. Yeah, I was like, okay, hey.
Wait, what's happening here? I feel like we're all missing out on some part of it.
I had a really awkward interaction because I
It's my favorite thing. I love this story.
Did
you try and strike up a conversation in the shower?
No, nothing like that. It was just a regular conversation. Like we're regulars, we see each other all the time. And he almost killed himself doing bench, and I saved him. And then it led to a very awkward conversation between the fact that I ramble really bad when I'm actually talking to people face to face. I ramble so bad that
go on.
It just sounds. It freaked him out, and now it's just awkward.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I just ramble. I get nervous when
I thought
talking
you
to
were
people.
gonna say he thought you were into him or something because you were like,
No, nothing like that. It was just like I ramble and I give out way too much information. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, here's my life story, I know we just met, but here's my life story, and so and after that, there's no reckoning or recovering from that.
Could you see the expression on his
yeah,
face?
yeah, no, it's definitely, it was like this guy he thinks that I'm like psycho or something,
He just saved his life. How picky is this? Weird is this guy, man?
No, he's not at all. No, it wasn't that. It's just like,
look, man, just write him an apology note when you invite him over for Thanksgiving.
Works every time.
So that's all. I'm just really bad at talking to people in real life. If you're behind a screen, I'm fine. You're in my head. Because it's like,
you would think saving somebody's life would cut you some slack a little bit.
Yeah, right? Come on.
Hey, what if?
Well, no, it's not like he wasn't grateful for the fact that I
don't know.
got
It sounds
the
like
weight
he
off
wasn't
of him.
grateful. You should be.
I'm not gonna get into that. But I mean, like,
Thanksgiving dinner.
What if he was
Matt,
faking
trust
it
me.
to get you to come over?
I don't think so.
That's his plan.
Hey,
If you ever met me in real life, you'd be like, this guy's really, really big, and he talks way too much, and now I'm gonna walk away. That's what your reaction would be if you met me in real life. So.
No, because that means I'd have to walk away from like everybody I meet at comic conventions.
Yeah, I was about to say. Try me. I'm one of those guys who just doesn't know how to.
That's
talk
why last
normally.
day of con is best day of con.
It's funny is that my wife has to remind me not to ramble when I go out. And, hey, she's like, "Be careful, you ramble." So.
Just warning you, we're going out.
Yeah, see, like it's one of those things where it's my personality doesn't make sense, my looks don't make sense, and my wife is way too attractive. So it's like my life is an oxymoron.
I'd get along with you.
Well, All right, just a bit. If you feel overwhelmingly compelled to do something about the awkwardness, do not follow him into the sauna to engage in.
I'm smarter than that, Edwin.
Don't strike up a conversation while he's mid squat.
Hey, remember that last time when I really made it weird?
Just walk up right behind.
Yeah, next time just wait till he's in
Hey.
the bathroom and slip him an apology note under the
Like,
Hey, it's me.
I tend to work out at home, but I think when I turn 50, I will join a gym just so I can dry my bits with the hair dryer right at the sink. That'll be fun.
Yeah. What the heck is up with that? Old guys wearing black socks, totally naked, combing their hair. I'm like, put some underwear on at least.
Yeah,
you know what?
They're
At that
over it,
age,
man.
they
They don't
earned
need
it. They've earned it. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say,
crap.
I don't care about old men
So they can
being
traumatize
naked in the
young
bathroom.
guys.
They've earned it. I don't really care.
Yep. Black socks. Just I'll take some hair tonic and some Old Spice. Right at the very first sink too.
He's mid squat, and Zach goes, "Does your butt really get sore when you do this too?"
No, why do you guys think I'm like inept? You know? It's like I had an awkward thing. It happened.
You just spent 10 minutes explaining to us how you were going to.
Yeah, then I rambled. That's a completely different thing. It's not like I'm not
just
that weird
kidding.
guy that starts up weird conversations. Like, it's a completely inappropriate thing. Let's talk about that. You know?
I'm just kidding. I swear.
It has to. If it's awkward to me, that it's got to be something weird. If it just talks about your life, that's not weird.
No, yeah, it literally was just me talking about. It felt like I gave out too much information and advice because especially this guy turned out to be half my age. So I was like,
Oh.
So you were like a cougar.
Oh, that's
Oh.
way more awkward.
well, no, it was strange just because he didn't look. I was in the fact that he asked how old I was first. Number one.
So he's interested.
Why did he ask you that?
Because I lift a huge amount of weight and I don't look old. Apparently, he thought I was 25 and I'm 31.
No.
So, and I was like, "Well, how old are you?" And he was young. And I was like, "What the crap are you doing here?"
I think from here on out, you should definitely wear coach shorts to the gym, and you should wear a T-shirt that says "Official Deadlift Spotter."
No, Zach, if you just want to make everything better, just make sure you drink 3 or 4 Angry Orchards before you go to the gym.
Oh my gosh, that's a
Oh,
great idea.
yes.
Lift weights all tipsy.
Somebody needs to record that.
Have you ever tried to work out while intoxicated?
Yeah, definitely.
It's
No comment.
It's incredibly easy and dangerous because
When
you
you say
don't.
workout, by workout you mean sorry.
What are you talking about, Kev?
Oh my gosh.
Engage in gainful exercise.
Yes, exactly.
That,
Running 2 miles?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Not walking down the street and saying lewd things that passes by. That's
Hey,
not
walking
exercise.
Walking is exercise.
So how much do you lift there, Zach?
For what?
Well,
Specifically?
were you talking
Bench
about
press.
deadlifts or bench
Bench
press?
press.
Right now I'm at 315 bench.
Whoa.
My squat is about 400, and
boy.
my deadlift's about 515.
that's
Wow.
good.
So
That's a good total. Are you
Why?
getting?
You going into competition?
I was going to, and then I decided that I didn't want to take steroids. So no.
Well, no,
What do you
there
have
are.
against steroids. Jeez.
What weight class would you lift in?
I'm in heavy. I'm definitely in heavy weight.
Very good.
More
about
not,
that inept
James.
thing, I never said you were inept. I'm your bud.
No, Kevin, you didn't. It just everybody else made me feel like I was like.
I didn't say anything.
You notice how quickly Kevin said that after he found out how much you could deadlift.
That was the point. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Matt figured me out.
Oh.
Hiroshi Paradox says, too good for steroids. Yeah. The problem with steroids is you get shutdown of your own endogenous hormones and you get erotomization, meaning unless you're taking PCT and you've got your cycle exactly right, some of that testosterone or one of those analogs you're injecting gets converted into
Estrogen.
yes.
And then you understand why men have nipples.
I like how this went full circle. I'm actually excited
You
about
can
that.
say that.
Yeah. It's like an episode of The Simpsons, full circle.
As Eric Hawkins put it, steroids cause shrinkage. Yes. Yeah. If your body sends that signal and says, "Hey, testicles,
Shrink.
yeah, we don't need you that much," then your body goes, "All right, well, let's start packing you up." Dee Dee Willingham says, "Night, night." Good night, Dee Dee Willingham.
Night,
Well,
Dee.
Dee Dee.
Good night, Dee.
Good night, Dee Dee.
Oh my goodness. How does Matt draw with these things? I am smudging all over this paper.
Maybe you should practice it more.
Which one are you using?
The G2.
The 7 or the 1?
7, yeah.
If you
Okay,
look,
yeah.
if you watch him draw with it though, he draws a line and then pulls the line away from that line. He gives it some time to.
Plus, don't use a 7. I only use a 3.8 or 3.8, I should say. And a 7, I only use a 7 like when I'm filling in. Actually, no, it's a 1.
Look, man, this is the only size my mom has, all right?
She actually has deep shoes. Wow. Well, that's not asking for.
All right.
too much.
And if you enjoy art streams, particularly coloring, multimedia, and actually learning some techniques to make art, several times per week in the morning, Dee Dee Willingham has an art stream. So make sure to subscribe, follow, and click the bell for notifications. Thank you, Dee Dee, for stopping by.
Bye, Dee Dee.
Bye, Dee Dee.
Now, once in a blue moon, I've actually been awake early enough to watch the Dee Dee stream. Once in a very blue moon.
All right, and we have got 44 minutes remaining.
I only need 4
D.
because I'm giving up.
What are you drawing?
Cowboys versus Indians.
Oh, of course you are. The Indians dying. Am I one of the Indians? I didn't know.
I can make that happen.
Oh, of course you could.
YouTube, he said aliens. He said aliens.
No, Indians.
No, he said aliens. Illegal.
Illegal. The illegal.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
Johnny Dingleberg says, "Hey, fellas."
Hey.
Calliope at Night says, "I think a pirate's drawn and quartered would be very nice."
Oh, that'd be sick.
Pirates. I would do Treasure Planet.
Caribbean.
Would you?
Like the pirates of the Penzance?
Penzance?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. On the same wavelength there, man.
And then the Millers could sing, "I'm the very model of a modern major general."
I am the very model of a modern major general of information, the vegetable, animal, and mineral. Like, don't know the rest because it's really annoying and confusing.
Well, it's like we've never heard him sing that before.
Have you heard me sing that before?
Yeah.
Oh. Should I have these guys killing each other? Like, big hole through this guy's gut and then an arrow in this guy's forehead?
If you really want to draw one of them as me, it's okay. I get it.
One of them what?
As me.
Oh, no.
Because Siege does have a Native American
Why do you
heritage.
keep putting it back on me?
Well, I thought you were gonna, since you were saying, "Should I draw this doing this?" I assumed you were going to show the drawing.
Oh, no.
All right. Amy and Melissa Lester say Treasure Planet. And
Ooh.
Melissa says, I am so good at drawing Dr. Doppler.
Yeah, let's do Treasure Planet.
That's a fun one.
I'm hearing crickets.
That's just in your head.
I mean, probably, but I'm hearing it. Is anyone else hearing it?
I'm hearing it.
Okay, Kinma's hearing it. Thank you,
In her
Kinma.
head too, okay? Jeez.
No, it's not.
That's definitely crickets.
Who's working outside?
See, I would just blame Booster, but he's not here.
It's
Yeah.
me.
Okay, that's fine.
It's always me.
We like your animal sounds.
Kevin with the animal sounds. Kev, do you work in a what do you call it? With all the animals. I can't even
A dungeon? A gulag? Yes, I do.
One doomed rabbit, Eronimus Flash, is telling me I need to say happy birthday to you.
Oh, yeah, it was on Sunday.
Happy
Can I not
belated
hear?
birthday.
Why
Oh,
can't I
happy
hear?
belated.
I didn't even know what Rabbit was here.
I suppose I've been pretty quiet. I'm
He's
trying to
so
concentrate as well. I'm struggling.
I've been showing his art all night. Yeah.
Did you guys see that Ethereum hit 3,500 today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Baby!
I didn't even realize that. I must be making bank.
You must be.
Must be.
Well, wasn't it up to 4,000? Did it go down?
It's never been up to 4,000.
No,
Yeah.
yikes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it hasn't not yet.
Oh, okay.
It's getting there though.
Yeah, I mean, 3,000 all-time high was just how long ago? Like,
Last week.
yeah, just a week ago.
Yeah.
And now we're at 35. It's not even a week. It was like a couple of days ago, a few days ago.
So I take it you never bought into Dogecoin, Mike?
No, I did not.
Did you think he would?
No, I just know if he did, he'd be talking about it all the time.
Yeah,
that would be.
No.
Matt's probably all excited. It's probably why now he's not here. He's like, I'm gonna go on vacation.
Yeah, he's gone already.
Yeah, it's up 100 and what? It was just over 30 cents last week, and it's just 65 cents right now. So
Wow.
could double your money in a week.
Siege, is this the sequel to Brokeback Mountain?
Oh, geez, I wish. Just kidding.
Or maybe he is their adopted son. That would make sense.
Did you not see that movie? They can't have an adopted son.
No.
Am I the only one that watched
None
that
of
movie?
Yeah, you're the only one here that watched that movie.
Okay, well, it's not a happy ending, okay? So they can't have an adopted son.
All right,
Well, that's best for the son.
there we go.
Maybe it's best for us all. Sorry.
There we go.
Let's see what else has gone up.
Rhaegar Targaryen says, "You mean two cowboys can't make a baby?" No.
Well, they can if one of them only identifies as a cowboy.
We said adopted anyway, so the joke is moot.
Don't you moot my jokes?
Mooted.
Mooted.
They could both identify as males, but as long as only one of them is a male, we're good.
So I was pretty successful on May 4th on avoiding all things Star Wars. Worked out pretty well.
Wow, how?
What happened on May 4th?
That's Star Wars Day.
It is?
Yeah.
What,
May
today?
before?
That was
When
yesterday.
this happened?
Yeah, it's
It
Cinco
was
de Mayo.
yesterday, yeah.
Today is Revenge of the 5th.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
I don't
It's also
get it.
Revenge of the 5th.
Why is it
Hey,
Star Wars Day?
is Mexicans celebrating
It's May
Cinco
the
de
4th
Mayo
to be
kind
with
of like
you.
Japanese celebrating December 7th?
Why do you celebrate December 7th?
It's a day that lives in infamy.
Does anybody know what I'm drawing?
Let's see
Cowboy
if we-
Bebop?
A Bug's Life.
No.
It's
Uh,
nope, don't know.
I'm drawing the characters from Galaxy Rangers.
Ah, cool, man. I remember that.
The Galaxy Rangers. I actually did some art for it, like on my DeviantArt site,
Oh,
and
cool.
I drew Goose with the blonde hair with the gun. I did like
Yeah.
a painting, and I didn't know it, but there was a guy from Hollywood contacted me. He wanted me to do designs for a movie they were trying to get going, and I was like, "Dang it!" And I didn't get his message until like 2 months later or something. I'm like, "Darn it!"
Dude.
He's doing an animation project, and he wanted to hire designers. And I'm like, so I've never heard anything of it since. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know.
Wait, was it for an actual movie or was it for like a pitch for a movie or something?
It was, yeah, they're doing like he's putting together a team for the animation, I guess, but it must have fell through or something. I never heard anything of it.
Yeah, because I had one of those deals where I went and I did all these character designs for it was like Wesley Snipes' production company or some crap like that.
oh,
And it was just for a freaking pitch, and it never got made, and I never got paid. So it's
What?
yeah,
They should have paid you,
Hollywood's
man.
kind of scummy.
you have to get
Yeah.
in line behind the IRS anyway, though. So
Is that what you found out later? You're like, Mike turned them in. Like, it was Mike's fault.
Son of a
Brad Ashworth says, "Hello, everyone.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
What's up, Brad?
Be rad."
Brad, be Brad.
Be rad to your brothers and your sisters.
Hey, Ron. Oh, here's a National File article. Study. 70% of men would rather die early than give up meat.
I agree.
That sounds
Give up
accurate.
what?
Stand by it.
Then give up what?
Meat.
Oh. Why would you give up meat, man?
Because Biden says you have to.
What?
What is that thing in America, really? That's,
Was that in between him going, versus?
But
Yeah.
How did they
Yeah.
decipher he said meat? Maybe he meant something else. Like, come on, man. That's the only things I understand.
I think they pre-record that and then fill in the gaps afterwards
And,
with things.
Did you see where he said that anybody making under 400,000 doesn't have to
Won't pay taxes. Yeah,
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
He should have said that on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people would actually show up to
D&D
his
is-
rallies.
We got a question from the audience to say, "Who is E&D? E&D, who are you?"
I'm Eric Ninotowski. David. There you go.
He's dyslexic.
My initials are monogram. They're not my real initials. So it's Eric David Ninotowski, and I just switch them around for. It sounds better. Okay. So there you go.
If you were to switch around my initials, it's ZD or it's DBZ.
You
That's so
switch mine
cool.
around, it's
And
MSM.
everybody's like,
It's doing business as Zach.
I was about to say Dragon Ball Z, but you know, whatever.
Either way, it's cool.
My baloney has a first name. It's Kevin.
Kevin, you are so special to me. Just wouldn't be the same without you, man.
Thank you.
I really hope that one day I can meet all of you in real life, like at that comic convention.
Yeah.
It'd be super cool.
It won't be in California though, because they're done for the rest of
I don't know.
Forever.
your existence.
I mean, if Kaylin gets elected in,
Are you, Zach? Are you going to Vail County Comic Con or?
my plan is to is to be there. As everything stands right now, the only thing that could possibly stop me is if I have to move right when that's happening. Which
Are you planning on moving?
we're all packed up and ready to move. We're just looking for a house. So.
Oh, okay.
But
Staying in
Vail
the
County's
state.
in August, so it's like 3 months. So. Oh yeah, we're staying here because this is the best place to live right now.
There you go.
You and Weldon should make a date and go lift some weights at the Vail County Comic Convention.
Ooh, yeah.
I heard Florida's pretty good.
Sadly, the furthest I go is Toronto.
Yeah, I can make him my next victim of being awkward.
To be sure, you wouldn't be nervous or awkward with Weldon.
I think I wouldn't be, just because he's just as awkward as I am when I talk to him.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're both equally awkward, it cancels.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Your Wonder Twin powers are going to activate, man.
Except the thing is, he owns it. He's like, yeah, I'm awkward, whatever. What of it?
I don't think he knows though, so that's why he owns it. Like it's not anything to Maddie. Like I don't really even notice when people are awkward.
The same here. I don't know.
Because I don't really care. Like I'll just continue talking to you. I don't really care if you're being awkward. I guess I just don't even notice.
Yeah, I just think that's your personality. I think people that are awkward are people who are boring. People, because I'm never
probably.
Bored, I never feel bored. As a kid, I was never bored. I could sit there in an empty room by myself, and I'd just be like entertained. I'd just be drawing and.
Same. Like even if I was thinking about stuff, I was like, "This isn't boring." Like I don't know.
Yeah, my mom.
Well, actually, you know what you could try when y'all go out to lunch? Just order one peanut butter milkshake with 2 straws.
No. I'm not even saying no because that's a bad idea or an awkward idea. I'm saying no because I haven't eaten peanut butter and I've felt so much better for not eating peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You ate so much peanut butter that it was actually changing your physical health?
Yeah.
That's a lot of peanut butter.
I was having heartburn.
I heard it's not good for men, actually, peanut butter.
Yeah, I was gaining tons of weight in a bad way.
I thought peanut butter was good for you. Good for men because it has high protein.
In moderation, it is good. Yeah.
I heard it was bad because there's something about creating more estrogen in your body.
Blacklist. Let's see. This question comes from Brad. He says, "Why don't we contact FanX and hold a real-life drawn and quartered in September?"
Oh no!
That's in Salt Lake City, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't wanna.
Oh, goodness, that'd be terrible. I would just sit there talking the whole time.
Wait, why don't we contact the convention that's in my town, and all of you can come here.
And then he wouldn't show up.
Sounds good. I'm down.
Salt Lake City in like September, it's got to be like what, 150 degrees?
Oh yes, I would love
I would
that.
never go there.
That sounds about normal here. It's already getting up there here. So
Not in September. September's fall.
I hear the doves. Are they doves or pigeons?
Pigeons.
Nice.
Ray Thulu says it's now DC canon that the Wonder Twins are incestuous freakazoids. Well, maybe they should do a crossover with the original Star Wars then.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think their whole planet is.
wait, the whole plan is sexual freakazoids?
Yeah.
Are you guys serious? Or are you being funny?
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
But does it sound funny though?
Funny haha or funny strange?
Or funny oh no.
Funny, I just threw up in my mouth.
I don't understand. That's not funny at all.
Okay, so I guess Salt Lake City is not as warm as I thought it was. He says in September it's like 85 degrees. It's like Hawaii then.
85 degrees.
Strawman says that that's what it sounds like when doves cry.
Or when Kev does. Either way, we can go with that both.
Now I'm drawing midget Indians.
What?
Yeah.
What, red dot or feather?
Feather.
Oh no.
That's
Or clown car.
Oh,
Oh,
What are you doing? You suck.
So,
Oh, you little guy.
okay, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done.
So you definitely got Booster's vote, Mike, because I don't know why. He has a whole thing with midgets, like the funniest thing in the world
Yeah.
to him.
He's obsessed with midgets.
He's obsessed.
Oh, there was this cool movie I watched with midget Muay Thai fighters. They had a gym.
they're little people.
Muay Thai. You know what? No, it's just this thing. Is like I
Muay
heard some
Thai
people don't
midgets.
like that.
That's a great name for a movie.
Time midgets.
My cousin actually wants to make an action movie with all midget cast. And
Heck yeah.
he was totally serious. I was, no, I'm serious. That would be freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be a brutal onslaught of shin kicks.
You gotta put them on wires. It'd be easy.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
if
God.
they're fighting each other, they're not shin kicking each other, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
But it'd be like the wire work to make it look really cool. It would be so easy to handle.
I know, they're so
small.
light.
Yeah.
No,
Like
I'm
throwing
talking
children.
car chases.
You have to get the Jeeps and stuff from Walmart. The little tiny
I'm talking real.
No.
The power wheels. The power wheels.
Yeah. And whatnot. But like make them seem like they're going really, really, really fast, like on highways and stuff.
Oh my gosh, dude! What if you did that and made like midget Mad Max?
Oh my gosh.
That'd be so
I hope there's no little people listening right now.
What would you do for the little person, though?
Yeah, the really little person. There are already midgets that's in there.
What
You'd
would
have
they
to have
do
like a
for
puppet
contact?
or something.
And they'd tie up a regular sized person, drag them around.
All right, competitors, we have 23 minutes remaining, and Mike, I will be right back.
But wouldn't that movie just be called The Garbage Pail Kids?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that movie's awesome.
I gotta see that again. It's been so long.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
I didn't even know that was a real thing until, I don't know, there's a guy on YouTube who talks about old toys, gives the history on them and whatnot. And he did a whole thing on Garbage Pail Kids, because I thought that was a joke.
Nope.
The
Wait,
cards?
the cards or the movie?
All of it. I didn't know that that was a serious thing that made money.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, it was a joke. That's why it made money.
I mean, I thought it didn't exist at all.
Really?
Like that was it was an urban myth.
What?
Well, it was a reaction to Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
Cabbage Patch Kids is like the original Dogecoin.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
lots of
surprising because Zach, there's a lot of things, different things you didn't know about because is it the way when you're raised, right? Your parents wouldn't let you look at certain things.
Yeah, I didn't watch TV and do stuff, so
In a way, it's kind of cool because then everything's new to you, right?
yeah. And then I'm like, I'm too old to enjoy anything. So it's a bittersweet. It's a bittersweet.
You're never too old.
And like, how much younger is your wife than you?
She's only 8 months younger than
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, she looks so much younger than you.
I know. Everybody still thinks she's like early 20s, and she's not.
Okay, well, what I was gonna say is that if you aren't familiar with your own era's pop culture stuff, then you don't really feel that culture gap between you and someone if they're 10 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know anything. But you didn't take advantage of that, so that's
No. I had
Look,
better things.
I did a little midget cowboy too. I got
What?
midget cowboy versus midget
Jeez.
Indian.
Oh, Mike just went for it.
Although midget Indian looks a little too small. Maybe I should make slightly larger midget Indian. Maybe I should make like a bunch of midget Indians. There's a bunch of like little
Got the
cowboys.
time.
And I could put them on those little tiny ponies.
Yeah,
Dude,
do it.
I'm totally working on this all night long.
Oh no.
And he got a really long tomahawk.
It's like a cane.
Yeah, exactly. You can't scalp him from down there. Come on, man. I'm sorry, see.
Siege isn't here. You can say whatever you want about the peoples. You could put them on puppies. Roast you. All right, challenge accepted.
Put them on puppies.
The hard part is giving them those stubby little fingers.
Just look at baby hands.
Yeah. Well, okay,
So-
that's not actually hard at all.
So I had a client once who got so upset at me that he canceled his order because he didn't like how I drew babies.
Whoa.
Did you draw bad babies?
No, not at all. It was a
Babies
very
with
cute baby.
glasses.
It was a very cute baby. He was just so, because it was supposed to be his son. It was supposed to be how his son looked. Like his son at this time was like 18, but it was like a picture of his son, so it was like this old picture that wasn't that great of resolution. I drew it the best I could. And he
People
just
get very sensitive about their kids.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Wait.
but when he's a baby?
So
Yeah,
he
as a
wanted
baby.
you to draw. He gave you a picture of his 18-year-old son and wanted you to make him a baby.
No, he gave me a picture of his son that was a baby at one point.
Okay, I was gonna say that's really hard to do.
Babify this man. Yeah, it's a weird thing.
That's still kind of
Baby
weird.
Alex.
So this guy only had one crappy picture of his son as a child.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Do you have anything that looks better?" And he's like, "No, I just like how this one looks so well. Like it was the pose and everything that went with it, you know."
It's like because you can't make him
You're
out.
like, okay, I got the pose. Do you have something
Yeah.
that still has his features that I can actually visualize?
Mhm. Well, that's why I tried to explain to him, but he just, there's some clients. There are just some clients that are not. They don't understand. Nothing makes sense, and they don't. They just think that you can like pull off magic, like you just know. And sometimes you can, but most of the time, no.
All the babies look the same, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's going on about.
Well, I mean, there are some ugly babies out there.
That's true.
Sorry, Matt. I'm saying that, and then it's like when you have a kid, you're gonna be like worried it's gonna be ugly.
There are some kids though that you see and you're like, get back to me when you're old enough to like not look like a turtle.
Potato. You look like a potato.
No, some of these like the newborns, their face is all squished up because they just came out of the oven, right?
Yeah, well,
You
that's
know.
that's normal. That's
And,
that's
like-
every baby.
The cone head, and it's like, you know what? Don't show that kid around until his head gets back to normal.
No.
At least not if you want some nice comments about your kid.
And that's pretty quick though. Like it usually takes like a day for their head to unspearhead. That's a weird way to put it.
On
Uncoon.
cone head,
Uncone head. Yeah, usually takes about a day.
it depends probably too on the
The exit trajectory.
yeah. I would assume that if the mom's pushing so hard, it's like look like a
Well,
banana coming out.
if they get stuck in the birth canal, it kind of
Squishes their head a bit more for longer.
squishes their head more.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
Compression.
If they have a
Seeds get
C-section, there is no
grossed
cone head.
out.
Huh?
The seeds just get grossed out.
Well, she just got here. She doesn't understand what we were.
No, I
what
said
the
what?
context
Why
was.
are we talking about this?
Oh.
Because we were talking
Because
about
it's
babies.
fun.
Because
Oh,
you
no,
just draw a
it's
picture of a
not
baby.
fun.
Yeah. I had a commission from a really horrible client where he wanted me to
There's
draw
a
his son.
little Indian
and-
on the
That's why.
on the puppy. Midget Indian on a puppy.
Oh, why is this?
It's for you,
Oh
Sage.
my god.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you, Michael. I love it.
Right. Everyone say hello to Andrew Hayes.
Hello, Amber.
Hi,
Hey,
Andrew.
Andy.
And Andrew asked how your mother is doing, right?
She's doing better. She's still got some issues, so hopefully, they will resolve without us having to go back to a hospital or anything. Don't want to get into particulars or anything, but continued prayers would be appreciated.
Continuing
Absolutely.
prayers.
Now, why is Champ telling me that the conversation took an awkward turn? What?
Because you were talking about freaking birth canals. You think we want to talk about that
Oh.
more?
Now I get it,
Which
Zach.
baby hits?
Now I get it.
Huh.
The
What?
awkward turn. Were you talking about baby pictures and canals?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The gym
Yeah.
talk?
Mm-hmm.
You see, here's the thing. See, Zach, we were talking about this, and everybody here is cool with it. You know, it's awkward, but that's what we enjoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get weirded out. Maybe we're a bad influence being around another artist.
No, it wasn't that. It was like when I say literally like my life story, all of a sudden I started talking about like things I don't even talk about with you guys.
Now that's kind of.
Yeah, it was like oh, sorry. Well,
We want to hear all the
are you
weird
going to
stuff.
hear all my life story?
Jay Hamilton says he's trying to eat, so we will respect that. Mike, over the weekend, the wife and I rewatched The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. It felt like incredibly compressed. Or the Green Hand people, are they talking about covering the Lord of the Rings show when that comes out? Is it this
No.
year or next year?
Nah, they just do Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire.
And Kung Flu Kitty
That's
says we
all
will.
they does. They don't no more.
Kung Flu Kitty says we will pray, Mike, and Zippy the Unicorn says the praying continues.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm kind of looking forward to the new Lord of the Rings show, whatever it is. I mean, I assume it will have some weirdness, but it's kind of hidden, the different age.
Wait, what age is it? What are they doing? They're not doing Silmarillion, are they?
I thought they were gonna do Silmarillion.
It's like before The Hobbit, right?
Yeah, way thousands of years before.
So it is the Silmarillion then.
Well, I can't remember if they said first age or second age. I think it's second age, though.
Okay.
It's
don't
the
know,
second
man.
age where humans and orcs and stuff are born.
I don't trust anything they make in Hollywood today.
I'm just worried about if I'm right, then they're gonna be like pushing the stuff with orcs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to make orcs good guys.
Maxie says the Children of Turin. I think it's going to be the Numenorian Kingdom and some of that. So we'll see. But they're going for a chunk that Tolkien didn't really strongly develop, so that they have some latitude to fill in the blanks. So we'll see how that works out.
It's going to be the orcs are misunderstood. They're only angry because their land was taken from them by the elves.
Right.
Going to do some orc posting.
Mm-hmm.
And then what were the characters that were just straight up Muslims?
What?
The ones that rode the those giant elephants.
The evil men.
Evil men.
They just literally call them evil men. Or the wild men. They call them wild men. Sorry. Excuse me.
Were they wanderlings? Let's see. I'm trying to remember their from lore, and someone in chat will probably beat me to it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be interesting. If nothing else, it's an opportunity to talk about Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth.
You.
Mumakil were the elephants, or elephants.
Haradirim.
Yeah.
Harad and Khan. Khand. What is the geography of that, though? Because the world starts out as flat Earth, essentially, in its creation, and then the land is divided.
Really?
Yeah. Dominions. Where is Far Harad? What is the geography of that? Where is that? Southern part of Harad. The Gray Mountains. I'll have to pull up a map. Jeff Potts, I think, has it. What did he say? Yeah. Haradarum. Yeah. So kind of a correspondence there. All right, and we have got 9 minutes remaining, so start wrapping up the wrap it up. All right, so that makes sense. Jeff Potts says Harad and Far Harad are south of Mordor. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jeff. I do not pretend to be a Lord of the Rings lore master, though I suppose I will be after I finish reading all these books again. It's different when you read it out loud. When you read it out loud, you pick up a lot of things just because of the pace.
Are you reading them on a stream?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I will check that out.
Yeah, we are in the Fellowship of the Ring now. Just leaving Weathertop, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm. You.
Jeff Punt says, I'm like a Middle-earth Rainman. There you go.
Yeah, my best friend knows everything about Lord of the Rings. She can even like quote the books.
Nice.
And I have like no idea what's going on most of the time with Lord of the Rings. I'm like, I don't, and she can just tell me wherever anything is in whatever chapter.
That's my wife.
Does she like the movies?
Yeah, she loves the movies.
See, there you go. I have people say they don't like the movies, and I'm like, dude, that's because you didn't like the books.
No, she can like, yeah, a lot of people don't like the books, I've heard, because they think it's like too detailed.
Oh,
It is, yeah,
see,
detailed.
to me, the movies feel too compressed.
Well, yeah, because that's what I liked when they did The Hobbit in 3 movies, because if they had done all of them in 3 movies, not that that would be super possible with everybody like staying the same age, but that would have been preferable because of how compressed it is. And there's so much in each book. But yeah, I mean, she just appreciates the movies for what they are instead of acting like they have to be exactly. Plus, the extended versions are really cool, too, because they put a lot of stuff from the books in there.
I got the extended versions, but I don't like them compared to the original, like, theatrical release.
Interesting. How come?
Oh, really? I like the extended ones.
It's too much. I like just the other storytelling has more snap to it, you know?
I get it, but like if you, because I don't know if you've read the books. Did you read the books?
No, I have it, but I didn't.
Yeah, because if you read the books, then there's so much in it that is so relatable to the books. Like when Gimli asks for a hair from Galadriel's head. That's like my favorite thing. I love that they put that in the extended version.
Zippy the Unicorn says, I like the Lord of the Rings movies, but couldn't get through the Hobbit ones.
Oh, I like them.
The Hobbits are awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's like revisiting like old friends. It's, I don't know, even though it's new characters, it's, man, it felt like you're back in that world.
I feel like it. Oh, go ahead, and I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to say Tolkien actually did like an autistic level of world building. I think people have actually written their dissertations on some of his stuff. I mean, just
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get into his writing. It's just too much. I don't need to know what color each blade of grass is.
When he builds his own language, it actually makes sense linguistically. You know, that people actually learn. You know, it's that sort of Star Trek level
Yeah.
thing, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. Elfin language, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that they were too detailed, but I don't know. Like that might just be. I
Well, it
just
might have
like
been
reading.
because I had just finished reading the first 3 Song of Ice and Fire books.
Mm.
And those just, you know, they pick George learned storytelling. He worked in Hollywood, and he wrote for the Beauty and the Beast TV show. I don't know if you guys know that.
The new one?
So,
no.
Yeah, the one with what's his face?
Or you mean Linda Hamilton?
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, the Ron Perlman one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so his pacing in those books is just really, you know, it keeps your attention. And it's not, he doesn't add a bunch of, well, in the earlier stuff particularly, he doesn't add too much superfluous stuff to it. And it felt like such a slog trying to read Tolkien after that.
Really?
And Robert Jordan, trying to read Jordan after that too, was like watching me cry. Can something happen here?
Yeah, I've never. Well, I like Tolkien just for the actual language. You may not like the descriptions, but his descriptions, his scenes. Occasionally, when I do the story times, I'll read the description 2 or 3 times just because it's just such good prose. It's just such a good description. But yeah, Martin's definitely a snappier storyteller than. But I guess it's the difference between riding on a roller coaster or taking an all-day train ride, right? On purpose to see the countryside. It's 2 different. You read the 2 of them for 2 different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was right after I'd read those 3 books, so maybe I should give it a shot again sometime.
But I've never been able to read. What was the 3rd author you mentioned?
Robert Jordan.
Wheel of Time, right?
Yeah.
I've never been able to get into it. I can't. I've tried several times, and it's just never clicked for me. I mean, I've read it, but I couldn't find enjoyment in it. Yeah, but Tolkien is definitely something that's meant to be more leisurely, not in a rush. You know, you kick your feet up, you get your second breakfast ready, and there you go.
Yeah, second breakfast.
And there is quite a bit of allegory in there too. Hey, earlier I probably enjoyed the movies more than I'm indicating. It's just since I'm right in the middle of reading the books, the contrast of it just makes it feel so compressed. And the order of some things, like when Gandalf and Frodo sit down and kind of have a pretty serious philosophical discussion, about life and death, sort of. And in the book, it takes place in the Shire. In the movie, it takes place on the steps of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sequencing, being immersed in the book and then transitioning to the movie, it's a little jarring. Some of the the changes or the omissions.
I really dig the singing that they put in the Hobbit, and translated from the book. It's like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty dope. Because you always read that and you're like, I wonder how that would sound, and then hearing it like for real, it's like, wow, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, we're singing at Bilbo's place.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
deep,
that's cool.
deep voices and stuff, man.
Mhm.
All right, competitors, let's start wrapping it up.
It's not. There's no peanut butter on it.
Thank you. I prefer no peanut butter.
Jiminy Cricket says, watch the cartoon. The animated version is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a while ago.
I gotta say though, on the Lord of the Rings movies, there's people that critique it or criticize it. I just tell them there will never be another Lord of the Rings film series that'll be anywhere near as good as those.
No, definitely not.
Never, because you got the actors, the directors, everybody got the passion, and yeah, the chemistry. It's like
Yeah,
Finding
those are
that-
iconic.
yeah.
Except when you have what's his face? I can't remember the actor's name.
Somebody in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he plays the guy who would be king. Let's just forget.
The what?
All right, 1
The
minute, competitors.
The main guy,
Aragorn?
Aragorn. The one thing is like, it's like you building up to this giant, fight and all this stuff, and then like here comes this grand speech from Aragorn, and he's like, "I am Aragorn." I'll do this. His voice is like so so weak.
Because of his like nasaliness, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
It's because he had to yell and he wasn't used to yelling. I think.
He does have a nasally voice, yeah. I thought his voice was cool though.
Yeah, except for that part.
I love the part that he broke his toe.
All right, 10,
He broke his toe.
9,
He
8,
did. He broke his toe when he
7,
kicked the helmet.
Yeah.
Of he
6,
breaks his toe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was great.
And time is up. All right. Let's see. I believe I just saw that the poll is ready. Is the poll ready? Ray Thulu says the poll is ready. Ray, go ahead and put that poll into the chat. Artist, thank you so much for your pieces. It is now up to the audience. And let's go through these pieces. Mike, can we start with you?
Sure. I have drawn a panorama of midgets, cowboys versus midget aliens with their singular giant overlords killing each other in the process. What in the world? What? You got a problem with midgets now? Huh?
Nope.
I have a problem that you drew
I don't
that
hear
many.
nothing about your
in that
midget
time.
bigotry. Wait, what?
That mini.
I said I have a problem that you drew that many in that little bit of amount of time.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're very well detailed or anything there. And this one's riding on a puppy dog, of course. And I did have a cowboy over here, but he's behind you, so you can't really see the puppy dog he's riding.
There will not be any bidding on this picture because obviously it's for me. Okay.
Zippy.
All right. Let's take a look
This almost
at
looks like I drew it with my feet.
Oh my gosh.
Well, one of them looked like the occult, the Zika. If you anybody remember the Zika?
The virus?
Zika.
Yes.
Andrew Hayes, it was Pippin. The Hobbit Pippin.
The Comics Bear says, Mike, you're a bigger man than that.
Hey,
Right, and this is we're looking at one doomed route. One doomed route.
wow. I mean, terrible.
Nice.
It is one doomed route.
Feeling
All right.
lucky.
Great job on that. Let's take a look at Zach Bradley. Zach, who have you drawn for us here?
This is Kaylee from Firefly.
Oh,
In the engine room,
Oh,
doing her engine room stuff.
She looks
awesome.
sweaty.
Oh yeah. I had to go look up reference on sweat. It was a lot easier than I thought it was.
Oh, is that where you went?
Yeah. It was very strange. My wife walked up to me and it was just looking at a wet, sweaty belly, and she was like, "What are you doing?"
It's weightlifting related, I swear.
I just looked at her and said, "I don't know what I said. I didn't say anything. I just think I just looked at her. Thought I was going to build up to something." I'm just happy how all the dirtiness came off. It looks good.
Very good. All right, that is Zach Bradley. Let's take a look at Eric Ninoltowski.
Space Cowboy. There you go.
Nice.
My little
That's awesome.
design. He's got this crazy creature as his pet. After he wrestles it and like defeats it, then it becomes his pet, and huge crocodilian reptile alien thing.
Awesome.
I
That
like
looks
his
awesome.
big gun. Big gun.
All right, so an original creation from Eric Ninoltowski, Mr. Matt Cosson.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's the goose, and this is the I can't remember her name. She's the psyop. This guy is the leader with the glowing arm, and then the doctor guy. So yeah, I can't find any reference photos for these guys, so it was like it was hard. I had to I just realized I'll just draw whatever. I can't. Don't focus here. I don't know what's going on.
All right, Mike, catch this super chat quickly, please.
Robert Reed, $5 says, "Hey gang, any thoughts on Dogecoin? Yes or no?" It's a no for me, Robert, but not financial advice. I do think Dogecoin is going to pump until probably Friday or Saturday night. It's going to dump by the rumor, sell the news after Elon Musk is on Saturday Night Live. I think it's going to have a cooling off period. Will it reach $1? More than likely. But at this point, that's what, not even a 50% increase. So there's better things to put your money in. But you'd have to do more research than asking me.
So this is maybe not a scenario to hodl. Do we hodl the Doge? Or do we dump the Doge?
Look, man, I'm not buying Doge. Never bought Doge. But if you got Doge, I would take profits probably sometime Friday. It's probably going to hit a nice peak sometime Friday, maybe Saturday. But I think Saturday or Sunday it's gonna correct big time. So I could be wrong.
There you go. And once again, Mike Miller is not a financial advisor. Use your own discretion. All right, this is Kevin Sharp. Kevin, who'd you draw for us here?
Alrighty.
He
Kurt
drew
Russell
a chicken.
from Kurt Russell from Tombstone. Marty McFly from Back to the Future 3, working on it. Gene Hackman from Quick and the Dead. Right next to him, I was working on a Cleavon Little from Blazing Saddles. Trying to get there. I was speeding through it though.
Is that Sharon Stone?
Sharon Stone. And then I was going to try to fit a couple of members from Young Guns in there. Chavez and then Billy the Kid up here, but I'm running out of time.
Chavez.
Exactly.
Well, referencing Mike Miller's drawing, the sheriff is a midget.
What do you say?
I was wondering where you're going with that one, Edwin.
Oh, frame it.
Very good. That is Kevin Short.
He said the sheriff is near.
Exactly.
All right.
Is
Steve.
that she's pretty?
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa.
nice.
Holy cow! Is that Siege?
What
It's-
chick is that?
Cowboy Ben.
Wow.
Look at him tones and stuff, man.
Thanks,
Kicking butt.
Kev.
Kicking butt.
Wait,
Those
she
eyes-
can draw?
Those eyes are nice.
She's dreamy.
Thanks.
I just never seen her do that kind of rendering on computer. That's all.
It's very Fiona Staples in a lot of the best ways.
It's what?
You know who Fiona Staples is?
No.
Well, she does a lot of really, really great painterly work. And it's very much that way in the best of ways.
Thanks.
That looks so nice.
Yeah. Wait. Also, it sucks. I forgot. Wrong.
Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate that so much.
Fellow Ren here has a moderate androgynous quality.
That must be why I like him so much. Oh,
He'll never be your beast of burden. All right, and
I'm not sorry,
Kenma.
Michael.
Oh man. El Rodimus brought up somebody I wish I had done. Briscoe County Jr.
Oh, yeah.
There's Kidma.
So
Yeah.
we've got
Nice.
a Clint off between.
You could have
Kenma
also
and-
done Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get finished. Oh well.
Wait, what? We only have 11 upvotes? What the?
Woo-hoo.
Is that true?
We didn't get a chance to advertise it.
All right, Mike, catch a
Nice.
super chat before we head over to the Discord, please.
Robert Reed for $5 says, I watched Back to the Future 3 on Saturday and kept telling my girlfriend it was the worst of the 3 films. I stand by that, but it's closed the gap. I agree. Definitely the worst of the 3.
I can see that definitely because of it shifts the tone so radically
Yeah.
from the other movies. Yeah.
They tried to do too much.
I only like the first one.
Right. Let's look at draw along with drawn and quartered. And if Flash got put in the poll, then I need to show.
What are you talking? We have 56 upvotes. What are you talking about? 57
Oh,
now.
Flash did get put in the poll, so we need to take a look at. Let's see, share screen. Let's get into the Discord. I'm gonna go find Flash real fast. Elronimus Flash, Bloody House on the Prairie.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's cool.
I like it.
I like
not
she has her
sure.
pinky out. Just the pinky.
Very elegant.
Is that? Wait, who is that?
Is that?
Questions?
Is that?
Is it? She's got a like space shotgun.
Yeah.
Right. One of those is likely Flash's entries. You can decide which one. And if you want to get a better look at that, you need to join our Discord.
Hey, that guy was copying my original thumbnail.
All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. So, all right, artists, you need to pay attention, please, because I'm going to be asking you for your vote soon.
Pay attention.
Draw along with Drawn and Corner. This is
I can't
Crisis
afford to pay attention.
2332. He says that's an oldie that he wants to share with us. That definitely counts. All right. Space Player. Very good.
I want my Maypo. I don't even care.
Thunder Rat here.
Thunder Rat.
Thunder Rat. Sheesh.
Holy crud! What is with you?
That's brutal.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Thunder Rat.
All right. Gabriel. Gabrielle.
Thunder, 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 thunder rat.
Juan F. Soto, Vampire Cowboy.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Armoron says, insert Sunset Riders fan art here.
Wow, that's
That's-
my vote.
That's
That's
like
kind of a
the original
takeoff.
thumbnail.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Amaran, for feeling it.
What do you mean? You said the original thumbnail was the thing I said.
I was, but I wrote it like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, 2 Banana Mike has given us Bass Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Oh, the How Comics.
Leave and cleave.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man,
Nice.
Angel Eyes.
oof. It's another level. It is a sharp leave and cleave. All right. Armoron, extremely fast work. A scene from Konami arcade game Sunset Riders.
Oh, yeah, Sunset.
That's almost as detailed as my midgets.
Honey Lester, Fivel.
Oh yeah.
Aw, Fivel.
Yeah.
Fivel.
You know, I just thought of Red Dead Revolver. That would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Red Dead
I thought
Revolver
about that
was so
too, yeah.
good.
Hiroshi Paradox. He just drew a random cowgirl.
That's great, though.
Pinkies. I love it. This is dainty gun shooting.
With the little smiley face belt buckle there.
Oh, that's cute.
That's a nice touch. All right. And Amy Lester.
Oh, nice. Who did that one?
Irvine and Selfie. Oh, that's cute.
That is Amy from the audience. So Amy and Honey are sisters.
Love Final Fantasy VIII. That's my favorite one.
Cool.
All right. This Space for Rent says, I tried to do one in Blender, but ran out of time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
I can't wait to see that.
Now that's Terrence Howard.
All right. Space Player. Quick pencil sketch of the Lone Ranger.
Nice. Good work on the horse.
All right. We need to get some votes. I'll leave this open. Got some great ones. All right, Mike, we will let you start off.
All right, I'm going to give a special nod to Thunder Rat, Elrod. What do I want to do? And Hiroshi. I'm going to give it to the Howl Comics for Leave and Cleave.
All right, Mike says the Howl Comics. All right, One Doomed Rabbit.
I'm going to vote Thunder Rat.
Thunder Rat. Another great one. Zach Bradley.
Oh. Thunderette or Howl? Flip a coin.
You flip a coin.
I am. All right, Thunder
Are
Rat.
you really?
Yeah, it's Thunderette. Thunderette won the coin toss.
Yeah, that's a tough choice. Eric Ninoltowski.
I'm going to go with Thunder Red as well, with a special mention to Lee Van Cleef, How Comics one, and then also the Blender one. Nice job.
All right, Matt Cosson.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the honorable mentions first. So
Okay.
I'm going with Amy. I really like that piece a lot. The Howl Comics, Hiroshi Paradox, Elrod, 2 Banana Mike, but I'm giving it to Thunder Rat, my vote.
All right,
Great piece.
Rat. All right, Kevin Sharp.
That's
I'm gonna.
Cockatiel.
Yeah, who has the cockatiel?
That would be me.
Oh, okay. We have more than just the pigeons.
Yeah. I have 2 cockatiels and then the pigeons. And a parakeet. Let's see. I will go for Thunder Rat, but I'll definitely give a shout out to How Comics and the Bass Reeves. And let me see. Or somebody else, and I'm sorry I forgot everybody. Maybe it was Elrod. But yeah, I'm voting for Thunder Rat.
I would like to point out that I am not currently playing Apex Legends.
Oh, okay.
Is that on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Siege, who earned your vote tonight?
Thunder Rat, but I loved Honeys. I thought that was so flipping good.
It's cute.
I know.
All right, and Kenma, yours is the last vote.
Well, I like Thunder Rat, so Thunder Rat gets my vote, but I'm giving a special honorable mention to everybody because they're all nice.
True.
And I can't pick.
When everyone's special, no one wills. Robert Reed asks, when's this stuff come up for auction, Robert? We won't be doing an auction until I'm back at home and my mom is all back at 100%. So it might be a while. No, if somebody else wants to run an auction on their channel, they can, but I'm not doing it for me.
All right, let me get back into chat. And we will take a look at the artist pieces. All right, so if you haven't voted yet, make sure to grab the straw poll that right below is posting and vote, because after I finish going through these pieces, we are going to tally it up. So you've got about a minute to get your votes in. All right, this is One Doomed Rabbit. This is Zachary Bradley.
You know, we don't mind the pigeons, but that cockatiel's a pain in the ass.
Well, that was the parakeet.
Oh.
I don't care.
It is Eric Ninoltowski. And Matt Cosson.
Let's see if I can. I should brighten up my screen or something. Or maybe it's my computer screen that's not bright.
Who did this straw poll?
Why? What's wrong with the names?
Mike Tombstone Miller.
Who is Miss Kitty? I don't even know who Miss Kitty is.
Oh, no respect around
I
here.
want to be the kid or like the engine or something. Who's Miss Kitty?
Miss Kitty.
I
don't
did
even
get
know.
it. Thank you.
Right, and Kevin Sharp.
All right. Did I hold it up?
Oof! Yeah, look at that.
Nice. It doesn't look like Marty McFly though.
Yeah, it
That
does.
totally looks like Marty
Talking
McFly.
about.
No, no, it doesn't.
I
Totally not.
legit. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, that's Marty McFly.
That Gene Hackman is freaking epic.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
One of my favorite actors.
Come on, guys. I thought we were supposed to, give him a hard time here.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's crap.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Great
Okay, I didn't know what you were
Hackman's
doing
up
with that,
my
Eric.
shoe.
Okay.
I suck. I'll give myself a hard time. I suck.
Work harder.
All right, and Siege.
Cowboy Ben,
Nice.
what's up?
Looks a little gay.
Wow, Michael, you know I really don't care. Like you don't even know me.
All right.
He looks like he's looking at Brad Pitt's glistening body.
There are rules.
I mean, it's Cowboy Ben Solo, you guys.
Cowboy Ben Soto.
Was he in a movie with a cowboy hat? Or is that just created?
Cowboy
Yeah,
by-
he was, but I made him into Kylo because his hair
Yeah,
wasn't
what
like
was that
that.
Lucky?
Lucky Luke. Lucky
No.
Logan.
Lucky
He
Logan.
wasn't. He didn't wear a cowboy hat at all in Logan Lucky. I would know.
No.
I've seen it like 15 times.
That's a great movie, though.
Yeah, I love that movie.
All right. And Kinma.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that look. You're not too happy.
When's he ever happy?
Exactly.
Every which way but loose.
But not in the spaghetti westerns, which is I think is what is important. Right turn, Clyde.
Ben Solo in a cowboy hat doesn't make him any more masculine.
He's so masculine. It's like you guys aren't even looking at him. He's got the thickest man body I've ever seen. Are you kidding me? Get him. Okay, I'm over this. I am
That wasn't
over
me.
this show.
It wasn't me. You cannot blame me for that.
Okay,
All right, Mike.
That's true.
Mike, you want to show us cowboys and Indians?
What? Mine? Oh.
He's sending this to me, you guys.
Is this Mike Miller's?
I just want to let you know, Indians are Asian.
The Battle of Wounded Knee.
We were here first. We called dips.
We don't want any part of that, Mike.
The Battle of Wounded Knees.
You don't want any part of what?
Battle
Your
of
Asianness.
Yeah, knees, plural.
Talking about.
Ni hao.
Where do you
Battle
think
of Ni Hao.
Indians came from, lady?
Battle of
Listen,
Knee High.
that's a mystery and it will remain such.
It is not a mystery.
It's a total
At
mystery,
all.
Michael. Stop talking.
Not even close
Stop.
to a
It's
mystery.
a total mystery.
Oh,
They're
We're not
Mexican.
Asian.
yes, you are.
No, it's a total mystery.
Caucasian.
You want to be more related to
What did
me.
you say, Michael? No, I don't want to.
This is a recreation
What about
of
midget Indians? Are they Asian?
it's the battle of
They
Big
might
Little
be. That's
One.
why they're so tiny.
All right.
This was an actual historic event. This
Yes.
is what happened to all the midget Indians.
The midget
They were
Asian.
wounded.
Did they ride him into
Yeah.
battle or something?
They were wounded. They were all taken down at the Battle of I took an arrow in me.
It's a Big Little Horn. All right. Here we
The
go.
warriors rode the midgets into battle.
All
When they
right.
ran out of food, they would just eat the midgets.
We've got 48 votes, so that is perfect. Is perfect.
Excellent.
When there was no buffalo, we ate midgets.
All right.
Oh my god.
We will work up the ladder. And all right, starting from least and working up to most votes. Eric Ninoltowski with Space Cowboy.
All right. Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
And then we've got a lot of ties here. So coming in next, Empress Kinma, breaker of bottles, consumer of spirits.
Ooh.
All right.
All right. And our first tie is actually Mike Tombstone Miller and Matt Kimosabi Cousins.
Oh, sabe!
Tie with Mike.
That sounds like a pickled cabbage.
Did they make sounds? What?
All right, now,
Pickled cabbage, isn't that just kimchi?
we have,
Well, depends. Sauerkraut is also a pickled cabbage.
Oh my gosh, sauerkraut's like my
Kimchi is
favorite
not
food.
all right, now
Mike
we
is
actually
better.
have 3 sets of ties, so I guess this makes Erodimus Flash the bronze medal winner.
All right.
So now we've got a tie for second place between Kevin Regulator Sharp
There you
and
go.
Zach Quick Draw Bradley.
All right, me and Zach. Hey, I'll take it. Good company.
And tying for first place and the gold medal is One Doomed Huckleberry and Siege Miss Kitty.
Oh, look at that.
What, you guys?
Digital
For both of
painters.
us?
Is it all ties?
Yeah, just
Wow.
ties all over the place.
I don't have anything to say.
It's like a
Everybody in
wedding.
the chat said that my guy looks gay, so. And then freaking Andrew says, Siege, when you walk into a comic store, do all the nerds turn to look at you in disbelief? I don't even know what that means.
They can't believe there's a woman in the comic book stuff.
Yes.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Being the goddess that I am, I know.
Yeah, either that or he was complimenting you on your physical attributes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? Sorry.
Hot
I'm
girl in the
saying
comic shop.
I can't read his mind. I'm just saying.
Girl! I don't know what you mean, Andrew. I've only walked into a comic shop like twice.
There you go.
Fake geek girl.
I don't pretend to be anything. I don't even. Y'all know I don't care about comics. Hey!
All right, it is time to pick a comment and see who is going to win a print.
I have a request.
Sure.
What's your request?
No, that was the request.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Listen, Comics Bear, I'm the only one that can give Mike an Indian name, so chill out.
All right, I
don't even want to know what you think my Indian name would be.
I would give you something endearing because I care about you.
No, you
oh wait, it's drawn and quartered. I'll wait till after.
Yeah, you'd probably call me Little Bitcoin.
That's a good one.
Maybe, maybe not.
Runs with mucus.
All right, let's find out who's going to win the print tonight. Here we go.
Well, there's only 13 comments. I guess we forgot to tell everybody.
Oh, yeah, we didn't say that.
Well, Hyper Potato.
Yeah, the comment is, Sergeant Rock and the DC War Heroes for Drawn and Quartered. You could probably get Billy Tucci on for that. Yeah, I haven't talked to Billy in a while.
All right, the Hyper Potato. You need to get a hold of, I guess, Siege and One Doomed Rabbit.
There you go.
I almost One Doomed Rabbit is overseas though. I almost want to give him a buy. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. High res.
Yeah, I can give them the high res file once it's finished.
Okay.
Or you can just send it to Siege and she can print both out.
Actually, Maddie does my prints, so.
He can send it to Matt.
Send it to me and I'll send it to Matt.
Yeah, either way.
All right, that
Everyone
works.
wants to know how to get in touch with you guys. So, how do they get in touch with you? We'll start with Siege.
Oh my gosh, I'm never first. Why am I first? Okay, wait, I'm not even prepared. Okay, wait a minute. Just let me get ready for a second. Wait, I'm almost ready. Just a second. Wait. Okay, you can find me at Twitter on Tea Time Drone. Drone is DROAN. You can also find me Kev Hulk 73 anywhere else. And then I started my big cartel. Wait a minute. I wasn't even ready for this. Okay. Just a minute. I was not ready. Wait. Okay, so I have siegeshop.bigcartel.com is where you can buy my original stuff.
No, he needs to get a hold of you for the print.
I thought you were telling me to give my social media. That you didn't specify. I thought we were like exiting.
Attention, do not send it to KevHulk73 yet.
Okay, here. If you need to get a hold of me, it's at Twitter. That's the one I gave. Sorry.
It's not KevHulk73 at Twitter.
No, it's not. It's at the. Sorry, it's Tea Time Drone, DROAN. Sorry. That's the one I gave! Michael, you did not specify.
I'm waiting for like blood to start coming out of Mike's nose. Just
I know, I was
nosebleed.
watching him. I'm just waiting.
I think I just had an aneurysm.
He's gonna give me a talking to later.
One Doomed Rabbit.
Mine's easy. You can find me on Twitter at OneDoomRabbit and just message me on there.
Okay.
And I'll try and sort it out with whoever.
Okay. Did you get that? If you didn't get it, just rewind it and try to figure it out.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this is what we were doing.
Siege isn't used to winning anything in life. So.
No, I don't win.
All right, I want to thank everybody who came here to watch this cacophony of madness, and I want to thank all of the contestants. Let's go through. Siege, you already did yours, so we'll go through and see how everyone can support and or follow our gaggle of guests. Dragon Guard Kevin Sharp.
Hey, you guys can reach me at, not surprisingly, KevHulk73 on all social media, like Instagram and Twitter, Gab, and Minds. And I said Instagram. And I got a little fantasy book called Dragon Guard. If you love awesome art, mind-blowing art for 80s type cartoon type fantasy, then check me out. It's on Indiegogo, Dragon Guard on Indiegogo. And thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Kevin. Eric.
Yo! You can find all my stuff, all my social media links. Just go to ericminoltowskiart.com. If you're not sure how to spell it, just start typing and it'll come up on Google maybe. Shadow Century is all finished and printed and looks beautiful. Check out all the awesome colors and good stuff. I have a black and white version that just I put up on the campaign. You can check that out if you like. If you like to just look at the inks, I have that available too. Thank you.
Roscoe Davis says, don't forget Titan Mouse of Might Artist Edition. If you guys want to check that out, somebody drop that link in the chat as well. Kinma.
They can find me on Twitter at KimMaria2, and they can also find me on Instagram at KimmaDraws.
All right. Thank you for being here, Kinma. Matthew Cawson, the only Matt who made it.
The only Matt tonight. Yeah, you can find me at matt.cawson on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter under Cawson Mask, and you can find me on YouTube under Matt Cawson. And check out my stuff. I'm working on a new book called Modded, and I have a video up where you can watch me. I live stream now every Monday at noon, so check that out when you can on YouTube. And thanks for the votes, everybody, and everybody's pieces look great tonight. I like the variety.
Yes, I came and harassed Matthew in his live stream this Monday.
Yeah.
And the only Zach.
I'm the only
that
one.
Matters.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Does that mean to the other Zach? Never mind. Hi, Zach.
There's me and there's Zach Richmond. That's the only two Zachs that matter. You can check me out on Twitter at Zach_DB, and right now I have Neoteric live and Indiegogo, and if you are interested in dystopian futures where everything goes to hell in a handbasket, this is the book for you, and it's not meant for kids, so keep it on the top shelf.
Naughty. I think that's everyone besides me. And this is me. This is my channel. Sorry I haven't been streaming much, but family first. If you do like great comic books, and I do make some pretty cool comic books, please go over to LoneStarComic.com. Check out Lone Star Mind of the Monster, the third installment of the Lone Star series. You can get all 3 books for one low price. You can get my whole library of projects also on that campaign. And then go over and check out Monster Hunt 2. There's a link to it on the campaign. And if you haven't read any of my stuff before, if you go to the LoneStarComic.com on the campaign, there's a link to the PDF of the entire first issue. You can read it for free. The link is in the chat. Thank you, Jiminy Cricket. Edwin Boyd, get us out of here, my friend.
All right. And God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. And thank you to our artist who competed and the artist who drew along and shared their work in the Discord. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Be good to each other. Be useful and live a life of meaning and purpose. And join us next Wednesday for another edition of Drawn and Quartered. Aloha. Good night.
Good night. God bless.
Good night.
Good night.
Aloha, everybody. Good night, everybody out there.